Yes. Hello everyone and welcome dear all in mathematics class here. Yes. And today we are going to study the chapter congruence, and mainly we will study the congruence of triangle. Okay. And here we are going to see the side angle side congruency conditions. Okay. Some questions based on that only. Okay. And it is here second video for this week. Okay. So now let's get started here. You see, the first question is in front of you. You can see that in the adjoining figure, P and Q are 2 points on equal sides or equal sides AB and AC of an isosceles triangle ABC. Okay, this given triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle, okay, where AB and AC are the equal sides. Okay, such that AP and AQ are also equal. It is also given that AP and AQ is also equal. Then prove that BQ equals to CP. By figure it is clear what is BQ. This is the BQ and this line is CP. Okay, so that you have to prove. Okay, so question, I think it is clear. Now you will start solving that. You see now, first figure it is I have given over here in the solution. You will see that say that given in triangle isosceles triangle ABC that these two sides are equal. AB and AC are equal, and next given what? P and Q are the points on AB and AC on the equal sides AB and AC respectively, such that AP and AQ are also equal. So if AP and AQ are equal here, then what you can say that prove, you have to prove that BQ equals to CP. Okay, that is the question part only that I have first written. So BQ equals to CP. Then proof, in proof what you will say? First you will write that if AB equals to AC, here also here only given, so I have written here AB equals to AC. Now AP equals to AQ, that is also given in question. AP equals to AQ. Then this AP you will subtract from the AB. That means if this is the equation number 1, first what part is equation number 1, and this second is equation number 2, suppose that it is equation number 2. Okay, then you can subtract the equation 2 from 1. Okay, that means AB minus AP is equals to AC minus AQ, because these AP and AQ are equal. AP and AQ are equal, so you can subtract this AP or AQ from both AB and AC. Okay, simply you can say that subtract the equation number 2 from equation number 1, where this is equation number 1, equation 2, and this is the upside is equation number 1. So now AB minus AP, you will get that BP, and AC minus AQ. By figure you see the diagram. AC minus AQ is CQ. Then you have got that BP equals to CQ. This result you have got here. BP equals to CQ. Then you can say that this is already given that angle ABC equals to angle ACB. Why? This because these are opposite sides of the opposite angles of the equal sides of an isosceles triangle. So that's reason also I have written that angle opposite to equal sides are equal in an isosceles triangle or any other triangle. Okay, in equilateral triangle also, why all the angles are equal? Because they are the two angles at a time you will compare. So these two angles are opposite to equal sides. Okay, so same here in isosceles triangle also, angle opposite to equal sides are equal. Therefore angle ABC and ACB are equal. So if they are equal, then you can say angle PBC and angle QCB are also equal, because PBC is the small is equal to angle ABC. By diagram you can see, because PB is the small part of AB. Okay, so angle PBC you can say, and similarly QC is a small part of AC. So at place of AC you can write QC also. That's why angle PBC and angle QCB are equal. Okay, at the place of angle ABC you can write angle PBC, and at the place of angle ACB you will write angle QCB. Then next part is BC and BC common here. This BC side is common. in both the triangle PBC and triangle QCB. Then in the triangle PBC and QCB, separately you can write that PB equals to QC, just you have proved above. Okay, just you have proved. Then angle PBC and angle QCB, this also you have proved here. So that's why written proved above. Okay, and BC equals to BC is the common side. BC equals to BC is the common side. Therefore, you have seen that it is side angle side congruency. Angle is in middle. In both the triangles, angle lies in middle of the two equal sides. Then you can say that by side angle side congruence property, triangle PBC is congruent to triangle QCB. Okay. Then if they are congruent, you can say that corresponding part of congruent triangles are equal. So BQ and CP are, these two sides are the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So you can say that corresponding parts of congruent triangles are equal. Therefore BQ and CP are equal here. Understood all? I think it is quite clear to you all. Now next part is, you can see the second. In the given figure, triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Okay, ABC, this is B here. Okay, and C is here. This is D and this is E. Okay, and this one is A. Now you have to see clearly that in triangle ABC, in the given figure, ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB and AC are equal. Okay, these two sides are equal. And if AB and AC are produced to D and E, that means AB is produced also to D and AC is produced to E, respectively, such that BD equals to C. In such a way such that BD equals to C. That means the produced part in both the sides are equal. The extended part, the produced part is also equal here. Then prove that B equals to CD. Okay, that you have to prove. Then you may write that given triangle, given ABC is an isosceles triangle, then AB equals to AC. Okay, AB and AC are equal, that is given, and BD equals to C, that means the produced part of both the sides AB and AC, it is only in question only given that they are equal. So BD and C is also equal, that is both the things are given here. You have to prove this B equals to CD. Then you may write that in proof AB plus BD, that means in AB when you will add BD, these two equations you can add. This is equation number first and this is equation number second. So if these two equations you will add, then LHS you will add with LHS and RHS you will add with RHS. Then AB plus BD equals to AC plus C. Okay, and after adding AB plus BD you will get that AD, and AC plus C you will get A, that means AD equals to A. This you have got one result, is that means the side AD is equal to the side A. Then consider the triangle ACD and triangle ABE. These two triangles you have to prove it congruent here. Then you may write that AC equals to AB, they are equal already. Angle CAD and angle BAE, these two angles, you can see these two angles are equal here because they are common. Both are representing angle A. And the next is that AD equals to AE. This just you have proved in previous page that AD equals to AE. So again the condition coming that the angle CAD and angle BAE are lying between the two equal sides in the two triangles. Okay, therefore by side angle side congruency property, congruence property, triangle ACD is congruent to triangle ABE. Triangle ACD is congruent to triangle ABE. Okay, therefore you will write that CD equals to BE. The side CD is equal to side BE. Okay, so this way you can say that side CD is equal to BE by this property, that corresponding parts of the congruent triangle. This only you need to prove here. that CD equals to B. Okay, so that's all. Now you can solve from exercise 16 of chapter congruence. Okay, question number 11 to 18. Okay, nicely you can solve and you can complete the exercise and revise the side angle side and angle side angle congruency conditions here. So thank you all of you, and do watch these videos nicely for understanding all the things, and have a nice day.